This is the Battlebricks Timer. This is a countdown competition timer for LEGO Battlebricks competitions where LEGO robots destroy one another, but it can also be used for any kind of competition. It's essentially a countdown timer with some cool features. So it's got this big display here that faces the audience, and on the back it's got a small display that faces the players, as well as some controls for the players. Now there's also a couple of auxiliary light bars here, and the way it works is these three buttons here are for the red, green, and blue players to indicate that they're ready. Right now we're in two-player mode, so we only have red and blue. Red can indicate that they're ready by pressing their button. Same with blue. You can see their light bars turn on here and here. And the countdown timer will start. The pre-start time is configurable, the pre-start message is configurable, and then we'll just count down, just like you expect. The time itself is also configurable. These auxiliary light bars are meant to be on either side of the ring. That's why they're on these 25-foot cords. They're also removable, which is super cool, in case they get pulled out by someone. And while you're playing the game, you can always pause, and then you can resume, or you can hold the black button to reset it. Go back to the main menu. Now here, by holding the black button and pressing either of these three buttons, you can actually configure some of the settings. You can change the number of players. See, the third player only has an auxiliary light bar on the screen, so it takes up more space on these screens. You can also go into rumble mode, which is a free-for-all mode. And let's go back to two-player mode. With the green button, you can configure the amount of time. Right now, it goes from 30 seconds to 3 minutes, but that range is actually configurable as well. I'll show you how in a bit. And last thing you can do during the game is you can change the brightness of the screen from 1 to 8. Now, if you want to change some of the more advanced settings, this is the really cool part. Now, because this is based on an ESP8266 microcontroller, it actually has built-in Wi-Fi. And so what you can do is power it off, hold the black button, turn it on, and it goes into Wi-Fi mode. Let's go over to the computer, and I can show you how that works. Now, because this project uses an ESP8266 microcontroller, it can connect to a Wi-Fi network, or it can host its own Wi-Fi network. Here what it's doing is it's hosting its own Wi-Fi network. So if we look in the list of networks, we can find Battlebricks, connect to it, and it'll take a second to connect. So here we go, we see that we've got Wi-Fi with no internet connection. That's normal. We go to 1.2.3.4, and there is the LEGO BattleBox Timer page. From the home page, you can restart it. From the settings page, you can change a lot of settings. Change the startup message. You can change the start of the rumble mode message, the get ready message, the game over message, colors for the different texts, what kind of lights you want to show, whether the buzzer is on or not. And it gets into other things too. You can change the minimum countdown time, maximum countdown time. Lots of configurability here. It's really quite cool what you can do. You can also change the hotspot name and password. Of course, I like the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but if you don't, that's okay. So, for example, let's change this to, here we go, BattleBots Fight. That's one I've used before. Let's just change that startup message, and let's change the startup message color from white to red. Or no, let's change it to yellow, because that's a more LEGO color. We'll hit save and restart. Alright, now that we've updated the settings, let's start it up and see what happens. And there we go. You can see our new message is displayed in the new color. The web settings interface is also fully mobile friendly. So here I am on my iPhone. I found the Battlebricks network, connect to it, and then we'll go to 1.2.3.4, and you can see a responsive page is going to load here in just a second. Go to the menu at the top, settings page, and there we go. We have the exact same settings page that you see on web. You can change any of the same settings, and this is especially useful because you can change this during BattleBots competitions. You don't need to pull out a laptop, you can do it on your phone. So I'm just going through here, changing the countdown interval time from 15 to 5 seconds, change the auto reset to on, and then hit save. And there we go. It restarts with the new settings. Thanks for watching. This project is open source, so you can find the link to the GitHub page in the description below, which has the code for the ESP8266 microcontroller, as well as the schematic if you want to build your own.